So there's a new trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Came out, as of right now, 2 hours ago. Not a lot of views, 24,000 views, but it just came out. I don't really think anyone's talking about it. Probably because of the fact that this movie is expected to be a catastrophic failure, as every single DC movie that's come out since Black Adam has went through. They've all been failures. Whether or not this one does good, I don't know. This one might break the trend simply because of Jason Momoa. They always kind of have him running around with his shirt off and stuff. Women love Mr. Momoa and flocked to the first Aquaman. The female audience for that movie is quite impressive and is a very good piece of evidence showing why women don't want shit like the Marvels. They want stuff like this. Whether or not this movie does good, time will tell. I don't expect it to do well because they've already kind of killed it. James Gunn coming out and saying that, none of these movies really matter. Nothing until Superman Legacy matters. Kind of killed a lot of these movies, but we're not going to get into that. It's coming out, I think, close to Christmas. Now, the last trailer had something this one doesn't. A blink and you'll miss it Amber Heard appearance. She's in that trailer for maybe half a second. They had to put her in there to let you know she's in the movie. But they've done it once. They don't need to do it again. I present to you a 1 minute and 30-second trailer with absolutely no Amber Heard at all. I don't even think she's in the burning house shot. Now, in the first trailer, you could see her red hair. They dye her head rare in this because Mira's hair is red. They dye her hair so you could see her in the picnic area of the opening trailer, barely. It's kind of like looking for Where's Waldo. And then there's a scene where she's busting a window where she's all angry. It's something that Johnny Depp has probably only seen, that angry face that she made in that trailer. Johnny Depp knows that face well. But in this trailer, she is not in it at all. Not once. Not 1 second. Unless she's in some kind of like background shot that I missed, but articles already talking about it. Amber Heard completely cut out of new Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer amid claims her role was reduced after bombshell trial with JD. Yeah, it is. It is reduced. However, it wasn't reduced to 0, so I won't be watching it. I'm probably going to skip Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, unless, of course, I decide to watch it for free. Now, this isn't surprising. I've talked about this before. There's some new law when it comes to deception. Like, you're not allowed to put out like an extremely misleading trailer anymore because of something that happened in California. I've done a video going over this in more detail, but that's basically the gist of it. So they have to let you know she's in the movie. However, I think they only have to just let you know, which they did with that first trailer. Now, every promotional piece of this movie will probably not have her in it because they don't want you to remember that. They're hoping that you'll forget that she's in the movie because nobody likes her. She hasn't even said anything. She needs to stay quiet for like 2 or 3 years to get all of the bad blood that she's put out there with people to go away. But I thought this was absolutely funny. Completely erased. Also, it kind of looks like they cleared something up. There was a big rumor that the baby gets killed right away at the beginning of the movie. That appears to be false or reshot out because they make it very clear that the baby is alive at this point in the trailer. So apparently, and I don't know who he is. I'm sure somebody in the comments can clarify this. This guy was in a prison, and Black Manta wants to free him, and the way you free him is through the blood of royalty, which, of course, Aquaman, being the king of Atlantis, is. So they need him or his brother to undo it. And he's like, we're the last of the bloodline. And he's like, no, we're not. So the baby isn't dead. So that appears to have been changed. I think they've changed that out. But I do find it absolutely hilarious that Amber was completely cut from this, and I think she's going to be cut from everything here on out. It's like, well, we let you know in that first trailer, so it's not completely misleading. Please come watch our movie. Even here, this is the burnt down house. There's Nicole Kidman. Amber Heard is not seen at all. Now, she's in the hospital. I think what's going to happen is she probably is defending the baby when Black Manta shows up and then gets mortally wounded, goes to the hospital, and then from what I hear, she comes back at the end. Kind of like as a trump card and saves the day. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.